Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaaya. Lessons for Life from Swami Jagadatmananji's inspiring bestseller Learn to Live, Volume 1, Chapter 2, Infinite Power Hidden Within You. Now we will listen to the remaining portion of the episode, Unity Beneath the Sense of Ego. The nature and character of I can be explained as follows. 1. Ultimate reality or supreme consciousness, that is Satyeshananda, the true nature of I within inverted commas. 2. Unconscious life current. 3. Individual consciousness. 4. Mind and body. 1. The ultimate reality or supreme consciousness is all-pervading like space and illumines everything. This is the universal consciousness, Satyeshananda, the ultimate principle which is eternal and has neither decay nor death. 2. Whether we are awake, dreaming, or in sound sleep, the complex activities in the body continue from birth to death incessantly and in perfect order, regardless of the interruption, shock, anxiety, or disease. These involuntary activities, like heartbeat, breathing, blood circulation, purification, digestion, etc., are innumerable. All the activities within the body take place autonomously, without our conscious interference. Our body and mind are constantly in a flux. Without our intervention, they maintain their autonomy. If you reflect on this, you arrive at this conclusion. Our life is a mysterious force, constantly flowing like a stream. The consciousness of I or ego is like a bubble that arises on the surface of a flowing stream. This consciousness appears clearly in the waking state and hazily when we dream. It merges totally with the unconscious principle when we are in sound sleep. 1/3 of life is spent in this unconscious state of sleep. But the source of this I is not the unconscious principle. The source of this I consciousness is in the universal divine consciousness which is indestructible and which is present in all the 3 dimensions of time. The unconscious life force apparently shrouds the I, but can do no real damage to it. When we realize this, we are freed from fear. 3. Imagine a dark room with all its windows and doors closed. A ray of light passes through a crack on the roof and brightens a small spot in the room. If one looks from the outside, the crack is just a small dark hole. But those within the room can see that it makes a small part of the room bright. Let us suppose this crack believes that it is the source of light brightening up the room. Our I or ego mostly behaves like this. In the remote background of this I is the vast, limitless, pure consciousness of Satyeshananda. If this ego forgets that it is supported by the vast ocean of Satyeshananda, existence, knowledge, bliss, absolute, in the background, if it does not realize that other egos, however primitive they may be, are basically similar to it, and develops a sense of prejudice or hatred, that ego gets diseased. the readers may realize that here is a truth of a real spiritual ideal. Please read these words of Dr. Carl Jung. The ego is ill for the very reason that it is cut off from the whole and has lost its connection with mankind as well as the spirit. Tomorrow we will be discussing the subject, philosophy of existence. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.